Hello, hello! My name is Kallista, and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. In the last episode, we were hot on the heels of an escaped prisoner. However, the magistrate that gave us this job wasn't exactly forthcoming about all the details. Turns out this little escaped prisoner is actually a serial killer who has been murdering elven children. Not only that, but during his escape, he has killed another child. This is a highly screwed up situation, to put it very mildly. Now then, yeah, we can't go that way, which means... Oh, hello! Speaking of elves...
Who are you? Please, can you get me out of here? I just want to go home.
Leah? Your father told us you were dead.
My father? Is he safe? Kelder said that he'd hurt my family if I didn't come with him.
Kelder?
Who is Kelder?
The man who took me.
Yeah, you escaped. That's good.
How did you escape your dastardly kidnapper? Kick to the groin? Sand in the eyes? Rock to the head?
Kelder? No, he let me go. I tried to make it to the entrance, but I hid when those creatures showed up. I thought I heard him calling for me. I almost went back to him. I didn't want to be eaten. But Kelder, He hit me, told me I was nothing. I begged him to stop hurting me. I didn't think he would, but out of nowhere, he pushed me away and just started crying. Don't you see? He didn't mean to hurt me. He told me. There are demons. They make him do these horrible things.
Oh no. This day is just getting worse. She was like, oh, the girl, she's not really dead. Things are getting better. Oh shit, demons? Pardon? What?
I'll have to remember to use that. A demon made me do it.
There are a lot of cruel people out there, Princess. Completely demon-free.
But it's true. How else could he do something like this?
She is a child and does not understand. Her pity is admirable, but misplaced.
Oh, this isn't my decision. I'll try to show him mercy. That man has to die. So what is going through Amelia's brain right now? Here's the thing. If this man were a mage, then he wouldn't be going to prison. He'd be in the gallows. This would be Templar business. So she's not concerned that, like, oh shit, this is a mage summoning demons. Her thinking is that, okay, this is a guy saying that demons are talking to him, but he's not a mage, therefore demons can't be talking to him. So this could be some kind of excuse. This could be a lie. He could be insane. It's just getting more and more complicated. And the thing about letting her go, I think Amelia is just confused right now. As I said before, or rather, as I was saying before in the last episode, her thought was that, like, oh, I wish I could just kill this man. He's murdered, he has hurt so many, and because he's been hurting elves, no one's gonna care about that. But I care, so I could avenge them. But this really isn't my place. You know, I'm pretty sure there isn't anywhere in the Chant of Light that says you may kill if it's a murderer and if you're living in a corrupt system where he's preying on the members of society that the higher-ups don't give a shit about. That is not in the Chant of Light. That is not a canticle. Amelia wishes it was, but it isn't. Oh. This still isn't our decision. It's up to the magistrate.
I'm taking Kelder back to Kirkwall. They'll figure out what to do with him there.
Maybe they can help him.
Run to the entrance. You'll find your father there.
Oh god, and if it turns out he's just, you know, mentally ill, again, these are Amelia's thoughts rather than my own, I know this quest, if it turns out he's just like a mentally ill man, Amelia feels badly for him, but he's killed children. He's killed lots of children. I'm sorry, but that can't be ignored. You need to be punished for that. There need to be consequences. You're right. Haste. Ooh, hello. Okay, we got 3 back there and loads up there. My goodness. Come on, go down. Flipping heck. Jeez, it was the immortal skeleton. Amelia, if you could go after these guys. There we go. Come on. Come on, hop along. Okay. Did y'all drop anything? First things first. You did not. How rude. But you did. The immortal archer. He had money. Thank you. And yoink. And here he is, just sat there, just waiting.
I knew my father would eventually send someone. I was hoping the beasts down here would get to me first.
You came here to die.
You wanted those creatures to kill you. Why?
It's what I deserve. I should be torn apart, forgotten down here. Not protected by my father.
From the magistrate's vague description, I expected a hardened criminal, not a whining coward.
He didn't tell you, did he? The magistrate is my father. He's tried so hard to keep me, and what I've done, hidden away.
Not hard enough, so it seems.
The magistrate's more worried about keeping his job than doing his job.
Father is a good man. He tried to help, to stop me. But he can't. No one can. That elf girl, she had no right to be so beautiful, so perfect. The demons said she needed to be taught a lesson, like all the others. The Circle was supposed to help me, but they lied. They said there were no demons, that I was mad. This isn't my fault.
Amelia's brain right now is... This is a lot to take in for Amelia. This is a lot of information that she is very quickly trying to process. I think the things that she'd be picking up, as I said, this man can't be a mage, otherwise he wouldn't be on his way to prison. So, despite the fact that he isn't a mage, he was sent to the Circle just so that they could assess him to see whether there were demons. They said that there aren't, and I think Amelia would trust that. The Circle, you know, it's full of professionals, it's full of Templars, you know, mages who know what they are talking about. So, out of character, Kelda maybe has, I don't know, a schizophrenia. He could have some form of bipolar. Because with some forms of bipolar, you do hear whispering. I'm not entirely sure. We've seen no sign of mood swings. Let me say that, which is one of the other main components of getting a bipolar diagnosis. I'm talking like I'm a trained psychiatrist. I'm not. I did psychology back in sixth form, so between the ages of 16 and 18. So that I don't have much psychology knowledge, but I have a little bit. And the other line, she was too beautiful. She was so beautiful and she had no right. And the demons said that she had to be punished. I think right now, Amelia, she feels disgust for Kelda. You were killing these kids because they were beautiful. What the fuck? She feels pity because clearly this man is mad. And on some level, he does feel guilt. The fact that he escaped and tried to end his own life clearly shows that he feels some level of guilt and culpability. She feels pissed off at the magistrate because you're using your position to protect your mentally ill son who is killing people rather than helping out the victims here. This is all just awful.
Let me get this straight. You torture and murder elven children for being too beautiful.
I didn't want to hurt them. They forced me. The demons don't like it when they cry.
Leah said you told her to run. Why?
I was crying, and she asked me if I was all right. After everything the demons made me do to her. She was concerned about me. How could I let them destroy something so good? So pure?
But there is that disconnect. I'm not the one destroying these kids. They are. They're the one destroying them. That was piss poor English, but I hope you get what I meant. Yeah, the Circle won't have lied, buddy.
If the Circle suspected a demon at work, they wouldn't risk setting you loose in the city.
No. They lied.
Coward. Doesn't even have the balls to own up to his own depravity.
I can't stop. I've tried so many times. Please, you have to kill me. There's no other way.
He sees the truth of it. Allow me to grant his wish, if you will not.
Oh, nah. Okay. Now that Amelia has the full story, I think she's thinking that this... She's probably thinking Kelda was probably allowed to escape. Let's be brutally honest. The magistrate is just trying to protect his position and, you know, his wealth and power base. He doesn't want people to know that he's got a son that was in prison. Kelda was more than likely allowed to escape, but then Kelda took another girl. He took another kid, which got the guards' attention. So the magistrate was basically like, shit, I've got to get him out of this again. Why didn't he just run to Starkhaven or, I don't know, one of the other cities in the Free Marches? Why didn't he run away to Orlais? God damn. Kelda will never be punished. That's what Amelia is thinking. He will never be punished for his crimes. Which means he will more than likely be allowed to keep doing it. And he is asking to die. I've said this before. Amelia does... How do I put it? She doesn't relish mercy kills. It's not like with Artin. With Artin, she felt no guilt about a mercy killing. She was like, I've been trained to kill people from a very young age. I am used to war and, you know, commanding and all of that. And sometimes you have to make tough decisions. And sometimes those tough decisions are, I've got a man, he's really ill, he's not gonna make it, I could let him suffer for a week or I could kill him now. I'm gonna be merciful, quick stab. And she would feel no guilt about that because she was like, I am being kind here. I am doing a nice thing for this man by ending his suffering. She felt no guilt. Amelia is not that way. she feels guilty with Wesley and with, oh God, what was he called? Anders' lover, Carl. They both asked to die. They begged to die. And in both of those cases, Amelia wasn't the one who stabbed them, because to be honest, I don't think she has the guts for that. I think she'd be holding the knife, her hand would be trembling, tears would be coming down her eye, down her cheeks. And she'd try, and I don't think she could. I don't think she's got the stones for it. So this is off the table. Amelia can't do it herself. She'd cry for Kelda. She just doesn't like hurting people. He's begging for death. He is begging for death. My thought is, she's also like, this is going to get us in trouble, though. His father is a magistrate. This could put us in a whole heap of trouble, but the magistrate isn't doing his job. Elven kids are dying, and they'll continue to die. But the chant of light says you shall not kill. If we take him in and another elven child is killed, I don't think Amelia could live with herself. She would feel guilty to the end of her days because she was the one who enabled him to do that. So she doesn't like doing this. As for all the anger she has for him, she would much rather say, you know what, I'ma wash my hands of this, someone else can deal with it. But if we take him in and someone else dies, that's on us. And go on, Fenris.
Any last words before he kills you, Kelda?
Tell my father. I'm sorry.
Oh dear. I don't think I ever finished off my thought. So Artin feels absolutely no guilt about doing mercy killings. Amelia feels immense guilt. She doesn't like to hurt anyone. And even when it's like this, I'm being kind. I am ending this person's suffering. She still feels guilty about it. Let's head on out.
You saved her. My little girl. I didn't dare hope. Did you find that monster? Is he dead?
Yeah, we're not going to ask for a reward from this. This is a man who thought his kid was dead. This is a community that has lost so much. And as Andrastians, Amelia would consider them part of her community. Whether they would consider themselves part of her community, that is debatable. But, she's not going to ask for money from them.
We could bring him back as the undead and then kill him again.
No, that's all right. I'd rather he stay dead. I didn't believe an elf could ever get justice in Kirkwall. I speak for all of us when I say that we are in your debt, Sirach.
I feel just as bad for those knife ears as the next man. But ignoring the magistrate's direct orders, that's madness.
I do love that look that Leah gives. I like Leah. I know she's only a side character, and literally she only pops up once again in the game. Like, that's it. She is a very minor side character. but I love her so much. Oh, we have to go deal with this now. This is... Oh dear. Yeah, I think Amelia is feeling very conflicted about what she's just done.
Ravani, stop looking at my chest. My eyes are up here.
But the chest hair...
Do you know how much I suffer under your gaze? I am a person, not an object.
Varric?
Just shitting you.
Hey, Isabella's got the right idea. Get in there, girl. What was I saying? I too got distracted by the chest hair. Yeah, Amelia is very conflicted about what just went down because he begged for death. He was clearly a mentally ill young man who wasn't going to get the help he needed or deserved. And
Good day to you.
Good day to you too. I'm trying to talk about something important, so if you would kindly bugger off. He wasn't going to get the help he deserved, and he was going to be allowed to kill again. Those elves were never going to get justice. At the same time, one, his dad's a magistrate. Mr. Vernard over there could make our life...
Taffy, here go.
Bitch, shut up! Don't... Find your dog later! I'm trying to talk about something important, okay? Also, what is this? Oh, that's the first sacrifice. We're just going to ignore that for now. Yeah, on the other hand, who are we? Because he was, aside from being mentally ill, he was physically... your dog. I keep getting distracted. I just want to finish my thought. Oh god, he was physically fit, aside from his mental illness. He wasn't dying, he wasn't injured with no hope of recovery, none of that. And, you know, how do I put this? Did we kill him? Were we okay with him dying because he had done something hateful? I'm not sure if that makes any kind of sense. It makes sense in my brain. Amelia is concerned that she acted out of vengeance. There we go. That's a good way of putting it. Aha. Yeah, if he had just been like a nun, or maybe his crime was that he kidnapped Taffy. Good day to you too. Have you found your dog yet, mate? Maybe he kidnapped Taffy the dog. Would we have been like, yeah, we'll kill you, considering you're begging for death? Or would we have been like, no, I'm just gonna bring you in. You just kidnapped a dog. Why are you begging for death? This makes no sense.
Have you seen
Yeah,
a dog?
Amelia...
Small, with a blue bow about her neck.
If I see your dog, I'm taking it. I'm giving it to my mother, just so you know, for all the interruptions you have given me. Yeah, Amelia is concerned that she acted out of vengeance. She hopes that she did not. She will have to go and confess her sins at the Chantry and have a bit of a think.
You dare show your face to me again.
Okay. Okay, that's great. That's wonderful. Yeah, Amelia is very, very concerned right now about her family's safety. I think she's questioning her decision a lot. If she could do it again, would she do things differently? I don't know. Compared to Artin, because Artin never questioned herself. Where are we going? What am I doing? We could go do that. Just hand that in, because I've only got 6 minutes left on this recording. In my notes, I've got something written down. You know what? Let's head to the gallows. First things first, though, I'm going to change up my party.
Well, good luck to you then.
Because Cullen has a chat right now. He has something he wants to talk with us about. So let's head to the Hanged Man. Yeah, Artin was very certain about her actions and all of that. Just because she was so logical, I think Artin was, you know what? In that moment, I did the right thing and I do it again. Like, there is nothing that Artin would change. Amelia, she's, as I've said before, she's more of an emotional person. She second guesses herself.
So, where's your beard, elf?
Elves don't grow beards.
Huh. I thought maybe you shaved it off in a fit of broody pique.
So you're a funny dwarf.
He is a funny dwarf. A very funny dwarf. Now then, for the Cullen talk, I've got Anders and Merrill. That's who I want to bring. Oh, look at this team. This is Team Bad Decisions. That's what I'm gonna call them.
I heard
Now
Varric saying you were a Grey Warden.
I was.
I met a Warden once, back in Ferelden. Duncan, I think his name was. Very odd man. He had a marvelous beard, though. I'd never seen one before. I thought a squirrel had grabbed him by the chin.
Oh, Merrill. Oh, Merrill.
I have told the Knight Commander of your service. She commends your quick thinking and has agreed to keep the lad Karen around for observation.
Thank you. Good. Yeah, tell me about Meredith. Amelia wants to know about her idol.
I've heard a lot about the Knight Commander. What's she really like?
She is not an easy taskmaster, but it is not an easy task. I would not have liked her when I was younger. I thought mages deserved a softer touch. But Meredith is never fooled by a sweet face. She always sees the demon behind it.
What happened there? Well, my game seems to be all right, so,
You sound Ferelden. How did you end up here?
I was in the Circle Tower in Ferelden when Uldred summoned his demons. I was held in a cage for... I can't even say. Weeks? Months? It was one unending nightmare. I watched what those mages did, what they became. I would gladly give my life to avoid seeing that again.
What's it like being in the Order? Do you feel you're accomplishing anything?
The Templars are not a good choice for anyone who requires a strong sense of achievement. It is a losing battle. Every day new mages are born in Thedas. Every day those born a dozen years ago come into their power. The best we can do is to contain the threat, and recruit more to fill our own ranks when they're emptied.
I support the Templars. The Order needs... No! The Order does not need to change. The Order is perfect as it is. Hashtag Templar support.
Well, once someone admits to consorting with demons, it's a little easier to take sides.
What's that supposed to mean?
That's a surprisingly unpopular viewpoint.
Yet a sensible one.
It used to be that Templars were welcomed wherever they went, for defending people from dark magics. Now the townsfolk are as likely to slam their doors as offer us a bed. The image of the poor, chained apprentice is a powerful one, and one the mages are more than willing to exploit.
Yes. Wait a minute. That didn't give us any rivalry with Anders? Huh. I am surprised by that, but oh well, I'll take it. Yeah, Amelia just nodding along with what Cullen says. That's another person you could flirt with. Amelia. You could go after Cullen. Your thoughts and ideals are so similar. But no. No, you want to crash and burn. Yay.
You've brought back everything on the list. I'll get to work immediately. And of course, here is the reward I promised.
Thank you very much, sir. Now then, you two. You want 2 magic, 1 willpower. And you can have some of that. Lovely. You want 2 magic, 1 constitution. And you can have that. There we go. Now then, I don't believe we have any other codex entries to read, so yeah, I'm gonna stop the episode right here. In the next one, I believe I said I'd be doing... What did I say I'd be doing? No, seriously, what did I say I'd be doing? Act of Mercy, probably. That sounds about right, yeah. We'll be doing Act of Mercy, but until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.